All new 79Bike Falcon GT. Well, let's go for a quick ride and talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I do want to start off by saying I am not bashing this bike at all. I still do love it, and I do still think it's a great bike, especially for the price point. I ordered it before it was released, and it was at $4,700. Now they have it listed at $5,000, which is still a great buy, considering the performance level and the features you're getting with this bike. With that being said, let's start off with the bad, and then we'll talk about the good, so that way we end off on a positive note. All right, first thing, so I ordered this bike in white, and online it showed a white bike with a black seat, a black shock, and black decals. So I was under the impression that that's the bike that I'm gonna receive, but when it came in the mail, I got a bike with a yellow shock, red stickers and yellow stickers, which I personally don't really like, or they're not even stickers, they're painted on, so you can't get rid of it. But whatever, that's just personal preference. That's not that big of an issue. It's just my opinion. I wish I got the bike with the black shock and the black stickers. So there's a little bit of a false advertisement going on there. All right, issue number 2. I'm only 46 miles in, and these brakes squeak louder than a politician trying to avoid a direct answer. That is absolutely god awful. It sounds like shit. I guess the only positive side about that is people can hear you coming. And the rear brake is starting to squeak as well, so I don't know what's going on with the brake pads. All right, issue number 3, and it's not really an issue, I guess it's more of that little bit of false advertisement. I have seen pictures of this bike with the newer updated screen that they have. Mine came with the old screen that was on the Falcon Pro, so that's a little bit disappointing as well. Like, why didn't my bike get the newer screen that they updated to? I'm not really mad at that. It is what it is. The biggest issue that I have with it is that why am I only topping out at 52 miles an hour going down a freaking hill? Like, that is ridiculous. That is 10 miles short of what they claim. All right, I'm on the app. Everything's set to 100. Let's see where the speed limit is. Top speed is maxed out. Let's pop her into sport and get a little top speed run. She does take off really fast, but then it just falls flat on its face. And there's even a slight downhill. And I'm going 52. This is downhill, and it won't go, just barely touching 53. So there you guys go, flat out in sport mode, barely touched 53 miles an hour. All right, so that is a little bit discouraging and annoying because that was downhill as well slightly. If it was completely flat ground, it probably would have just touched 51, 52. And that's 10 miles an hour down from what they claim. You know, on their website, they say 62 miles an hour. And I get it, that's in perfect conditions, whatever. So when I was buying the bike, you know, I was expecting maybe 58, 60 miles an hour. But to be down to 52, 53, I'm definitely bummed about that. Hopefully, I don't know, there's an update or something and they can fix that. I am going to be contacting them on Monday. So that is a little bit disappointing considering the Falcon Pro is $1,000 cheaper and people are hitting 54 miles an hour. I've even talked to somebody and they GPS confirmed that they got up to 60 on their Falcon Pro. So this bike with more power is only getting 52, 53 down a hill. It sucks. All right, now that concludes the bad. And there's only really the 2 issues that I'm mad about is the brakes squeaking and only topping out at 52, 53 miles an hour. The rest, honestly, are just kind of personal preference, so it doesn't really matter. They're not issues that don't affect how the bike rides. Now that we're done talking about the bad, let's talk about the good. It is a beautiful looking bike. All the welds look really nice. The white finish looks beautiful. It has that nice pearl white look to it. That light on the motor looks beautiful. So it's a good looking bike. Another great thing about this bike, has Lewis brakes. which besides the squeaking, they have such a good feel to them, and it's just such a nice feature to have on a bike at this price point. So I am super happy about that. All right, and another super big plus about this bike is the power level, man. It is absolutely insane. Almost the 16.8 kilowatts just rips, dude. Just wants to break traction and pick up the front tire at the exact same time. It is unreal, dude. That 17 kilowatts really kicks down low. You definitely got to be careful with that power. Get you in trouble real quick. That's what I'm telling you. You got to be careful with this. It pops up like nothing. All right, that is the biggest reason on why I bought this bike. To have almost 17 kilowatts straight out of the box is just an awesome feature to have, man. I did not want to have to buy a bike for $5 grand and then have to dump a bunch of money just to get it to this power level. So another huge plus. The power down low is absolutely insane. You definitely got to be careful with it, man. This thing rips. Like, the suspension feels absolutely amazing. It absorbs all these bumps and rocks like nothing. Super plush ride. Feels really, really good. I'm definitely impressed with the suspension on this. And this bike is super lightweight. You know, it comes in, I think, like 143 pounds. So it's super nimble. You could toss it around. It's not a big old heavy bike. So just feels nice. The rideability is amazing, and the throttle is very responsive. It is not uncontrollable or unmanageable. It's very smooth and very linear. With that being said, if you're looking for a bike to have a shit ton of power straight out of the box that you don't want to modify, you can just take it and go rip and have a bunch of fun. I think this is a great choice for $5 grand to have almost 17 kilowatts of power. That is absolutely insane. I mean, this bike just rips. It has so much torque. I mean, gets to 50 miles an hour like nothing, and then it just falls on its face, and 52, 53 is all you get. I mean, she absolutely flies. Look at that. We're at 50. So quick. 52, 53. And that's all she does, man. It's just 53 and no more. So that's honestly just the biggest thing that's kind of annoying me right now. Everything else is just minor, and it's not that big of a deal. Again, personal preference. But so hopefully 79Bike can figure something out. I'm gonna contact them on Monday. If we can get that speed up closer to 60, this thing is gonna be hard to beat for $5 grand. I mean, 16.8 kilowatts, 72 volts, 40 amp hours. I mean, they claim a range of 75 miles. I know it's probably cruising at like 15, 20 miles an hour. So, but still, big battery, big powerful bike, Lewis brakes, awesome suspension. It handles great, it feels good. So if you are in the market and you're looking at this bike, I still do recommend it just because of the price point and the features, man. If they could fix that top speed, it's an awesome bike. With the futuristic look, that light on the motor, and that motor really looks like a Social motor to me. I'm not sure if it is or not, they don't specify, but would be pretty cool if it is. And a little battery update for you guys. We are at 13.3 miles on this trip, and we are down to 74%. So I think that's pretty good. I was ripping on it quite a bit, so I don't think range is an issue on these things. So with all that being said, it is still a great bike. I still absolutely love it. It looks stunning. So if you're in the market for one of these things, I'd say go ahead and bite the bullet and grab one. So I am going to talk to 79Bike, see if we could get that top speed fixed and figured out. I will update you guys if we do. And I will update you guys as the miles come on, see if anything breaks and how the reliability of this thing is. Super stoked for this bike. So if you guys are in the market for an e-bike, just go get yourself one. Get on it and start ripping, man. No need to waste more time. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quick little review video I have for you guys. I'm super stoked about this bike. I can't wait to make more videos about it and see how this thing performs as time goes on. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. Peace out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Always remember, man, God bless, ride safe, and wear your helmets.